If this ain't toxic hypergamy, I don't know what it is. If this ain't jealousy and envy, if this doesn't show that there are women out here that don't honor sister code, that don't care about the covenant between a man and a woman, I don't know what else to tell you.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Let's have a conversation, people, just for a quick second. I want you to take a gander over here. You see the caption. We don't have no more respect for relationships. No more respect for our sisters. Those are the same ones that say ain't no good men out there. The ones that complain that they don't need a man. Or the ones who have a lot of negative feedback for women who are in happy relationships. Take a look at this. We got to talk.
Carolina influencer Brene Kennard was ordered to pay $1.75 million after she was found liable of ruining a marriage. According to WRAL TV, she had been accused of having an affair with her manager, Tim Montague. And as a result, Tim broke off his marriage with his now estranged wife, Akira. Akira married Tim in 2018, and the couple have 2 kids together. She claimed that the affair caused anguish in her personal life and negatively affected her and Tim's family dynamic. Brene was found liable for criminal conversation and alienation of affection, which adds up to a whopping $1.75 million tab. North Carolina influencer Brene.
Guess there's really a preference for everybody. Now, I'm not really sure who finds this hefty tub of lard attractive, but hey, to each his own. Who am I to judge? Everybody got their thing. You women who say that you are upright and you have morals, if you really live by that, that don't apply to you. But the ones that say it and say, well, I would never be a side chick, I'm too good for that, I will never be second place, I'm a queen, blah blah blah, you're the same ones that's sleeping with other men who are involved with somebody. Why do you open your mouth? Why do you get on social media and get in the comment section and talk all this shit about how you can get this rich and wealthy person, or talk about how you won't settle for a guy who makes $20 or $15 an hour, but you're willing to impede on somebody else's covenant? Y'all don't have no self-respect for yourself. Y'all don't love it. Y'all can't love yourself. The biggest hypocrites and the biggest crock of crap always come from people who talk the most, be the most bitter, the most envious and jealous. What is she an influencer of? She cook? Does she eat? Is her whole thing just stuffing her face? I bet that same woman right here has managed to garner a large following, because I don't know who she actually is. I guarantee a bunch of women follow her, listen to her advice, mimic her, support her in everything she does. And you probably even support her for stepping in, essentially destroying somebody's marriage. Y'all are probably the same type. That's why you like her. That's crazy. Now look at you. The wife just hit you with a 1.75 million bill. And clearly she think you got it or believe you got it. You must have some type of bank. You ain't got enough to get on that treadmill, but you definitely must be making a nice living off of the sweat and off of the manipulating of women your age and younger, because you couldn't find somebody outside of the house, next door, at a store, at a Popeyes. You couldn't find anybody outside of your manager. You fucking around with your manager. If that ain't trifling, who's going to defend her? I want to know who's going to try to sit here and defend this. I'm not saying that the dude is not wrong here. He blind, but he's not wrong either. I mean, he's not without accountability. My point is two things. One, clearly, a lot of y'all can be compromised. If this dude got the right money and the right platform, you will definitely trade your body in for it. Two, the devil was at work constantly and successfully getting at people's whole relationships. Because if that marriage was strong, he wouldn't have never stepped out. If he actually loved his wife, this wouldn't have happened. Period. But this goes to show y'all be really full of yourself. Stop saying stuff that you really don't mean or you can't substantiate. That's trifling. That's y'all keep talking about this sisterhood shit. Where is it?
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot who shy to talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn you ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane if you get it.